Hello Dragon Wisps, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be doing sort of a middle of the month, 4 months into the year update, because I know I haven't been doing the update videos, and I am sorry for that. But I'm going to cover big things from January up until now. So first and foremost, we'll start in January, obviously new year and everything. I did work a lot, which I have mentioned before, once or twice. We got the Tingle Trunk, which is fantastic. I've already used a couple of the props out of it. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to be doing some more recording, and I think I'm just going to record a bunch of role plays. Of course, feel free to comment role plays you'd like to see on the channel, and I will do my best to help out. I know I've got stuff to be like a detective, a federal agent, which I could actually do with my black shirts now that I got. Cool. I got I got steampunk goggles. I just pharmacist stuff, like some empty bottles to be used as like prescription bottles, stuff like that. So that's fantastic. I've got prescription pads. I've got cash register, which I know Selena's very excited. She wants to record a video with me, role playing. She's shopping and everything. Not sure how we're gonna work that out yet. She might just hand me things and stuff like that, not talk, or she might talk. It all depends. If she can get a good like ASMR voice going, by all means. She herself is not going to be on camera though, as she is under 18 and don't want to go through all that. Oh, here's my notebook. I've actually been looking for this notebook because I was writing down ideas in here. I've got a few more. Huh, cool. I actually got all the videos that I recorded in February. Oh, I did do an update in February. Interesting. Okay, so most of everything that happened in January. Cool. Which means we can just move on to February. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I think I'm just going to jumble stuff up. If I do. So, in February, actually, near the end of the month, I received some great news. Maybe more towards the beginning of March. Either way, I got a promotion at work. I'm now the supervisor for my whole department, which is fantastic. It always feels nice when when work recognizes that you've been doing a good job. So I'm working more, working less, working more, but working less. It's complicated. It's hard to explain, but anyway. So there's that. I'm super excited about that. I've actually started already. I've already done a couple weeks in the position at the time of this recording, and then actually got a week off of work, which I'm in the middle of, which is why I'm recording today, and tomorrow. But I'll cover that in a minute. We started to get busy again at work, so work's picking up, so I'm going to be busier again for a while. However, with my new position, I should be getting a day off every week, so I'll be able to record more often, hopefully. For the time being, if anything, it'll most likely be half days, which I can still record a little bit after work for those, so it'll be shorter videos for those ones. The temperature's starting to get more bearable out, so I might start recording in the car again. So that's good news. I've been doing a lot of like game recordings lately, which I might do voiceovers for this channel. I haven't actually decided yet, depending on the game. But I'm for sure going to be uploading videos onto Nerds Without Consequences and the Drake and Drains channel, But for now, I'm focusing on this. And what all is going on. I've actually got a few videos left that I still need to edit on top of the videos that I'm recording right now. Anywho, where was I? On top of what I'm recording right now. Sorry, I got a phone call and it threw off my whole groove. On top of what I'm recording now. Yeah, okay, so I've got videos to record on top of what I'm recording now. Okay, so we move on to April. So, I had this week off of work. I booked this week off back in January because I got tickets to go see Disturbed. Those that don't know, Disturbed is my all-time favorite band. I've jumped back and forth between things before. However, Disturbed remains number one. And they have since I was a teenager. So, sorry. My nose, the shadow from my nose is messing with me. I'm going to stop looking at that. So anyway, yeah, Disturbed is my all-time favorite. I've loved them since I first heard them when I was like 11 years old. And they're on tour right now. It's the 25th anniversary of The Sickness. So, it was a fantastic show. Nothing More and Daughtry opened for them. And it was absolutely fantastic. I actually recognized some of the songs from Nothing More and Daughtry. Daughtry played at home. But Disturbed played almost the entire Sickness CD. Album, song list, as well as other newer things, 10,000 Fists, Sound of Silence, The Light, stuff like that. And it was just fantastic. A scale of 1 to 10, 50. I would 100% see them again. That goes without saying because they are my favorite band. However, I would much prefer a much better venue. We had to drive to Toronto, which in itself was hectic. For the most part, the drive was fine, but the closer I got to Toronto, the worse people got on the road. Had one guy actually almost hit my front bumper, changing lanes and everything. It's complicated drive. And I brought Ashley and Selena. They didn't go to the concert, but they hung out at the hotel, went for a swim, stuff like that. It was good for them to get away. Wyatt and I went to the concert, which was fantastic. If you're driving in Toronto, do not listen to your GPS. That thing put me in 2 circles. And I'm not even exaggerating this. Both times it was merge onto the expressway, and then the first exit, turn right, leave the expressway, turn right, turn right, turn right, merge onto the expressway. It put me in 2 circles to go back on the same expressway, in the same direction. That wasn't fantastic. So, realistically, apart from the driving, it was a great trip. And then, Tuesday morning when we woke up, went to go check out, and have breakfast, hit the road, it snowed. Which meant there were tons of accidents in Toronto. Which I don't even understand because there was barely any snow there. But once we got out of Toronto, smooth sailing from there. And it was a blast. It really was. The hotel room was nice. The pool was decent. Had a sauna. So, we went for a swim. And then before we went up to the room, Selena and I went and sat in the sauna for a few minutes. to warm up and dry off a little bit, which sounds weird, going into a sauna to dry off, but it was a dry sauna. It was a dry heat. So overall, it was a good experience. Just not driving. So I think if I were to go back to Toronto for anything, I would want to take a train and then public transit for everything, just so I don't have to deal with the stress of the drive. Plus, if we take a train, I could just take a nap. Doesn't matter how much sleep I got, I'll just take a nap. Yeah, so that was fantastic. And then let's see. Selena had a couple badminton tournaments. Unfortunately, the last badminton tournament she did not win, which means her and her partner got eliminated from, I guess you could call it the league. But they are, their season is done for badminton. Unfortunately for her, because she enjoys it, but she enjoys every sport that she does. But there's always next year and the year after that. But then she's done high school. But I digress. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, there were a couple big Minecraft updates. Ashley and I have been playing on Xbox instead of PlayStation lately, because we've got the Xbox in the room, and rather than going out to the living room to play. We're going to start recording on the Xbox, actually. Not necessarily for this channel. I think I'm going to stick with my world for this channel, at least for the time being. But I just have to finish recording voiceovers, and then that's done. And then I can just live record. But I think we're just going to record on there, just having fun for, Nerds Without Consequences or Drake and Drain's channel. Maybe we'll go live. Who knows? So we have been playing with a couple of add-ons. Nothing too big, and personally, I don't feel these really break the game per se. The first one we got the other day, yesterday actually. It gives you an uncrafting table, so you can get raw resources back from things. And it's not too game breaking, because it's let's say you put in an iron pickaxe, you get a couple iron nuggets back. So it's more than melting it down, but it's not broken per se. And then the other one is some boss fights. They've got a queen spider, a hoglin king, a bunch of stuff like that. It does cause a couple of issues. First, there are some of the bosses that are glitched, and when we beat them, they don't register as beaten, so we don't get their special weapons. And then the only other issue is, and it's not even it's huge, is that each of these instances have rare materials in them that you can mine and bring back with you. Which, some of the things, they've got copper bulbs and stuff, which are not copper bulbs, redstone lamps, which can be expensive, but at the same time, not so much. Going to collect the glowstone and stuff for it, yes, but it's not overly bad. Plus, in order to start going to these bosses, you've got to have ender pearls anyway, so it's not too broken. The armor that you get is pretty good too. There's 4 pieces of armor. There's a boss helmet, which gives you night vision, and all 4 pieces operate like a potion. It's actually cool because you can see where the potion's wearing off, and then it renews. So the helmet gives you night vision. The chest plate, I don't recall. I think it gives you strength too. or strength. Yeah, just strength. Um, the leggings give you fire resistance, which is really helpful for me because I spent a lot of time in the nether. And then the shoes, the boots, they give you speed. And then when you have all 4 pieces equipped, it also gives you a health boost. So like I said, not broken, but still fantastic. So yeah, those are the add-ons we've been playing with, and they're actually really fun. At least the bosses are. I haven't done too much uncrafting. Ashley's been uncrafting things, but anyway, yeah. So we're gonna start recording that, put those up, and that'll be fun too. This video has actually gone a lot longer than I expected to, because it's, I'm updating multiple things, plus big stuff actually happened. So yay. But I think I'm gonna end the video there. I think once edited, it'll be around 15-16 minutes, so I think that's long enough. Anyway, right about now you'll be getting the usual stuff, your subscribe button up here, latest video over here, video recommended for you by YouTube, and over here will just be a playlist. I haven't decided what yet. But for the time being, thank you for joining me, and as always, have a peaceful day. Bye.